Good afternoon. It's Holly Miller with Country Road Crafts, and today it's going to be a hot mess train wreck. My computers keep kicking off, and I don't know if my sound's working. So hopefully I get some viewers on here, and hopefully you guys can tell me if it's working or not. Today what I'm going to do is do a barn star with some decoupage, just some scraps that I have laying around, and that's what I'm going to do today. So if you guys have questions or comments, just put them in the comments here, and I think I'll be able to see it. Please let me know if you can hear me because my computer's giving me issues. So hopefully you can hear me. Thank you for showing up with me today. Hang on one second. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to do this star, the barn star here I got. I'm going to put a white background on it because there we go. Sorry. Salem, Arkansas. Hello, Jeannie. It's Holly. I am from Topsail, North Carolina, and it's a beautiful 73 sunny right now here. So if you can hear me, let me know. I'm having a little bit of computer issues. Hopefully it doesn't, maybe I got it fixed. I'm hoping. So I'm going to do this barn star with some scraps that I have. I'm going to paint white underneath it real quick. If it goes off, I have a couple of different cameras on, so hopefully I can get it back up if it goes off completely. Hey, Kimberly, thank you so much. You know, I get paranoid because you know that I forgot to turn the sound on there a while back, and I did a whole hour sound. I'm going to use Fusion Mineral Paint because that's what I use, and I'll put the links in the comments when I'm done. I am using Chateau again just to give it a little base color here for the decoupage because I have different colors of scrap. I'm just going to use it here. So I'm just going to paint just a little bit of Chateau from Fusion just to get a little bit of base color because some of it's lighter paper. I just have a bunch of scraps I want to use. How are you guys doing this week? Hopefully good. Hopefully wherever you guys are, the weather is wonderful because it is beautiful here today. It was not so pretty earlier. It was rainy and icky, but now it's cleared up. Coastal North Carolina. And my as soon as I went on the thinking camera blinked off. So I have two cameras on, so if I have to, I will put the other one on live, but hopefully it doesn't go crazy on me. From Tulsa. Is it beautiful out there, Catherine, in Tulsa? I've been to Oklahoma City. And it was wonderful. We went out to Tinker Air Force Base. I was doing some site audits for Tinker at that time. You guys working on some wonderful projects this week? You doing some decoupage? You just doing some home decor? Getting ready for Easter? Exciting. I haven't planned anything for Easter, which is terrible for me. My kids are grown and I have no grandbabies yet, but I would definitely love to see my babies, but I haven't sit down and talked to them yet, so I don't know what we're doing for Easter. Cloudy in North Texas. First time watching. Hey, Kimberly. Glad you can join us. I love talking to you guys. I'm not sure if I explain a whole lot of what I'm doing, but I talk a lot. I try to explain it. If you guys have questions and I forget what I'm doing, you guys just ask me. Because sometimes I get caught up chatting and forget where I'm at. I did not get that other piece finished from last week, so I will get that finished. I had some things that had come up, and then I hurt my foot like a silly bird. So it took me a little longer to get the other stuff done. hopefully I can get that cabinet done and get it set up this week because it's in my floor. You guys have big plans for Easter? Family over, big dinner, Easter egg hunts with the babies. It's exciting. I'm using Chateau from Fusion, if I haven't said that yet. And I'll put the links in the comments when I'm done. And I'm basically going to use some of my scraps on this. I have a bunch of scraps, and I don't like wasting stuff. So this is just a project to try to just add some decor for a barn star, wooden barn star, and just try to use up some of those scraps that I got. I do not throw them away. That's why I'm putting a base color of white underneath it. Some of them are darker, so that I didn't need the base color, but some of them are lighter, so I need to put the color underneath it. And you can put any color you want underneath it. The thinner ones will show through. That's why I like to use white. And sometimes I like the wood to show through. You have a favorite piece of decoupage? I think the right now my favorite is the I want to say it's the manufactured what is it called? Manufactured masterboard or the butterfly masterboard. I like both of those right now. Probably my favorite right now. I live on the beach, so the summer comes, I usually go towards the mermaids and the jellies and the flamingos. I usually like those. I like those last summer, so we'll see. Glad you guys can join me today. Got some big projects in planned. I've got to finish that one from last week, which is that it's a cabinet, like a bookcase with an open back. So I'm going to do it for my husband for his flowers, so he can get all of his flowers off the kitchen table because he's retired and that's what he likes to do. And I love them. I just want to set up the table once in a while, so I will get those taken care of. And then I got a table I need to do for my daughter. And then I have a nightstand I need to get into our booth. So I think with the nightstand, I may do it industrial paint and then put one of the decoupage on top to make it more masculine, because I don't see a whole lot of masculine things in our area. So in the thrift stores, they literally like girl stuff, and that's fine. It's beautiful, but sometimes the guys like stuff too. I like doing those. But this is just a barn star. You could use it for Mother's Day. Just a door hanger. Just trying to get the paint on it here. And I didn't put it thick. I just put it light, so it should dry. Yeah, see, it's already dry. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the decoupage is I am going to try to cut it to match. And if it doesn't match 100%, that's fine. I will fill in the edges with some texture. Not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Fusion Tough Coat, and it's the matte because I don't like it shiny. So I'm going to use the matte. And I'll put it in a squeeze bottle because I can handle it better. Otherwise, I make a mess everywhere, and we don't want a mess. I got a mess in this already. Let's see if I can get the lid on it. So need to clean that lid. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just grab, this is a piece from last week. This is a piece from the rivets that I had from last week. And I'm just going to splish splash it on here and try to fit it into one of these little squares here. And then I'll take, let's see, I will take a colors afterwards and fill it in to make it look like it fits. So if it doesn't fit 100%, that's okay. I'm just going to take an X-Acto knife and cut around the edges here. And then the outside edges, I'm going to sand it. You guys see what I'm doing? My knife isn't sharp. Okay. I'm going to cut here. I'm going to cut here. And then I'm going to take I know what put one down here. I know I just had one. Sorry guys. I had a I just stuck it down there. I'm going to take a block or a piece of sandpaper. If I could find a piece. One of these days. You know, I have a piece sitting here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. I hate doing this. I'm going to walk across the floor and get a piece of sandpaper because I didn't get one. So I have a Surf Pro. I'm just going to cut it in half because I don't like using a whole big one. It's a little much for me to handle. So I'll cut it in half. It's a new one. And this one here is a medium. Yep, it's medium. So it's Surf Pro, and I like using these. I have a bunch of them. Just going to sand out that corner right there. Yep. Okay, so, and I picked this up too, last stand over there. So I'm just going to try to get it in the corners. And it's this one here, I'm not so worried about it wrinkling and stuff because I want to have a little bit of texture to it. So I'm just going to put a little top coat on just to get it to stay down here and make sure it's sealed. Because when it's done, I'm going to try to texture it a little bit. So thank you guys for watching. Just going to put some different colors, let's see. I got a bunch of scraps laying around here. And I'm just going to put like just different stuff here. Then I'm going to lay it down. And I'm going to take the X-Acto knife and go through the corners here. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Just trying to get the smooth edges here, and it doesn't have to be pretty. I'll take these little edges and do something with them because I don't throw it out. I don't throw any of this stuff away. Terrible. Use it for like my texturizing stuff. I'll use it for that. Like I did a mixed medium bowl a while back, and I put little pieces of whatever was left over on top of those, and then I turned out really nice. The bowl's wonderful. There it goes. Glad you guys can join me tonight. I'm not so worried about the edges so much because I'm going to come back and I'm going to distress the edges a little. And I'm going to just sand that off right there. Okay. Then I'm going to put a top coat on. Like I said, if you guys have questions, just put them in the comments here and I will answer them. If you have a question of how I'm doing or why I'm doing it, or if you have an idea it's a little better than mine, that's okay. Let me know. It's all good. So I have this little piece here. And I'm looking up in the camera to see. It looks, I think that piece is asking to be right there. So. So I'm just going to put some top coat down. I have it on a Lazy Susan, so it's kind of wobbly because it's a little teeny tiny Lazy Susan. I want to be able to turn it around. Stuff everywhere. Hang on. Let's see. Gotta get to it. Okay. So I'm going to smooth it out a little. And then I am going to put a little bit of top coat on it. And then when I'm done, I'm going to come back and put some texture in and make it all match. Turn it around here so I can get a hold of it. Okay. Put that edge right there. Just see all those little edges I'm putting over here. I'm not throwing those things away. They'll be used for something else. Too cheap. Okay, here's a piece left over from the I love the fairy. So this is a piece left over from the fairy. And I'm just mix matching. I'm just putting them in here. It ain't no big deal. Ain't no rhyme or reason. I'm just sticking them. Okay. Just see if I can get this on here. Glad you guys can join me tonight. Painting and chatting. Kind of my thing to do. You guys are quiet tonight. Hopefully you guys weren't in those storms this week. Oh my word, those were terrible. I was worried about everybody. Goodness, that was crazy. Holy moly. Okay, so this here I didn't put down good, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this corner here and then get down this side because I didn't get it in good. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little down there. And then put some right here. And I'm just using scraps. Some of them I remember the names to, and some of them I don't. But some of them I just did projects with them. Like this one right here, I put on a the fairies. I put on a clay pot last year, I think. I had a little leftover for Mother's Day, actually. It's on YouTube if you guys want to go back and look at it. But I used the fairy decoupage tissue. I'm pretty sure I did it for Mother's Day. But it's definitely on YouTube. The YouTube thing is Country Road Crafts NC. If you want to take a gander and how I did that. Okay, go ahead and put a top coat on this. Okay, so this needs to go down the hole here. Tuck it down the hole. Tuck that down in there. Let's see what we got. Oh, I think I could go right here. Piece of a butterfly. Use that, right? Okay. Let's see. Just putting down, I'm using Fusion top coat, and it's matte. You could put any kind of top coat on. You can use Fusion. You can use, hey Royce, how are you? So excited to see you on here. Hopefully you guys are having a good day out there in Arizona. I'm trying to clean up some of these scraps because I don't throw them away. I'm going to do this barn star here. I can get a hold of it here in the corner. Okay. And I'm just putting scraps on here. So when I come, I'm going to put down here, I'm going to come back and make it all mix in together. So right now I'm just putting it down and trying to clean up the corners a little. And if it tears, okay. If it doesn't, okay. I'm just trying to use up these scraps on this barn star because I just like to use up everything. And the barn star was a good place to put them on. So, and I got, look, they're sticking in my hands. I got stuff on my hands. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Okay, so I got here. I think I'm going to have Frank to fix my knife, my X-Acto knife, because it's not very sharp. I'm going to be honest. And he does not let me sharpen them because I usually cut myself. So when he gets home tonight, he needs to fix my X-Acto knife. Because it is definitely not cut right. That's okay. We'll get it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tuck those edges down to make sure it's flat. And like I said, if it's wrinkly, it's okay because this is just, you know, this is just a piece. And I'm going to make it all match here at the end anyways. And right there is lifted, so I didn't put enough top coat down. So I'm going to make sure I put enough top coat down so it doesn't bubble. Look at that. And I'm going to take the edge and lay it down. And then I'm going to grab the corner here, and I'm going to take my sanding block and try to get that corner off. Yep. Yep. See? Okay, and I'm going to grab this edge and just try to make this edge a little smoother. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to put a top coat on. Because I'm going to come back and put some distress on the top, and I want it to be down good. If I mess up the distress, if it's a top coat on, it's easier for me to correct if I need to. You guys know me. And if you don't, you'll get to know me. Sometimes my brain goes 15 different ways at once. Okay. So I got another piece of this. Kind of like doing a puzzle. I know you guys know how to do a puzzle. It's that's what I'm kind of doing. Kind of patching it. Maybe it'll fit here, and then when it's done, I'm going to come back and I will put some color in to kind of match it in a little, to make it fit a little more. I want that flower on there a little bit more than just a little. There we go. And I'm just going to take the corner here and push this down. Ooh. I'm going to turn it around so I don't cut myself with a dull knife. Like I said, I have this on this little turntable thing to turn it so it's easier to work with. I got it at Target for $3. I should have got a handful of them. They were awesome. I don't go to Target often. Me and my daughter went to get, they had some cleaning supplies over there that doesn't have a lot of chemicals in it. So it's better for my allergies and my asthma. So we went over there and got some. It actually works. They're actually pretty good. Okay, there we go. Got the corner a little bit. Okay, put a top coat on, just so it'll seal a little bit. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a line of butterflies. Look at that. There's a line of them. Let's see. Maybe right there. What do you guys think? I think they want to go right there. Okay, let's see. Hopefully you guys are doing good tonight. Hopefully I can get this done in an hour. I didn't put enough right there. You guys see that lifting right there? I'm just going to put a little more right there. It's drying pretty fast today. Usually here at the beach, I have the other problem. It never wants to dry. But today, I think it's the lights maybe making them dry pretty quick. Because I have a big light so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. Look at that. Forgive me, guys. My knife is dull, dull, dull. And it's tearing more than it's cutting. Okay, let's get the corner down. Get the little piece up. And I'm going to sand down that. Yep. Yep. Okay, I'm going to put a top coat on it. I think I had a strip of, if I can find it, I had a strip of the mermaid. Oh, here we go. Get that. Have a little bit of the mermaid. I think it's what it's from. So I'm just gonna put some down here. Let me hear my dog scratching at the back door. He'll be okay. It's sunny outside. It's not too hot. He'll be fine. He just don't like to be too far away from Mama. I think I'm going to tear that little piece right there. There we go. Put that right there. Do it again. It moved. There we go. Look at that. You guys are quiet. Hopefully you guys are doing good tonight. Bubba's knocking on the back door. Y'all probably hear Bubba knocking on the door. And then I'm going to clean up right here and get that line straight down the crack there. Okay. Looks like I didn't get right here, so I'm going to get right here. Okay. And I'm going to put the top coat on. Like I said, I'll come back and touch up the spots to blend it in. Okay. Ooh, I have this one here too. Look at this. I got a bunch of this. Right there. Okay. And I'm just using some scraps. Hey, Karen, how are you? I miss you. We need to chat. Hopefully the weather's nice in Australia. I am using some scraps to make my barn star here because I do not want to waste my scraps. The weather is going. Yeah, the weather is warming up here. We're going into spring. And I know you guys are getting ready. You're coming out of summer, I think you said. So yeah, we're getting ready to start heating up. Here in North Carolina, it'll start. Not like Arizona though, because Arizona gets really hot too. But here it gets humid. Ugh. We need to chat and schedule us another live together. I still need to figure out how to do that. Those molds. I have it set out still. So. You guys have any good big plans for Easter this weekend? I'm just going to put a top coat on this so it's seal. Look at that. See? Splish splash. That's what it is. A little bit here, a little bit there. I have no clue what that is from. I don't have anything that matches it either. Oh, wait, maybe. Nope. I have no clue. That might be from the rivets. Maybe. I'm not sure, but it's going on here. That looks like a good spot for it. Karen, hopefully Chriso's doing good. Oh, see, I'm telling you, I need Frank to fix my knife. It's not sharp. Not sharp, not sharp. Bubba knocking on the door. I'm not sure what we are going to do for Easter, to be honest. I haven't talked to the kids yet. I think we're going to do the same. We're going to have a nice, relaxing weekend. I do have it on the schedule as a break. And the consignment shops are closed, so maybe. Oh, this is Songbird, I think. This piece of this, I put it on the table. I had a little bit left over. Oh, I like it. Let's see. Frank and Celia has went to dinner. I told them to go without me and bring me something back. So, having a daddy-daughter dinner. She's 27, but she's still a daddy little girl. So she'll get. Oh, now Blue's gonna have a fuss. Then probably woke her up scratching on the door. She's on spring. She works at a school, and she's on spring break for dance because she teaches dance too. But she has to work this week, and next week she has to teach dance. But she's off of school because it's spring break, so she can't go anywhere for Easter. It's just fine. We'll probably have a little dinner. Hopefully my son and daughter-in-law can come down. I haven't planned anything yet. Take care of that and plan a little more. It's come up on me quickly. I have it on the schedule. It seems like a lot of stuff came up quick this year. We're already in the second quarter. Thank you, Teresa. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you. I'm doing, just trying to use my scraps because I don't like to waste them. And I just dropped my thing in the floor, so hopefully I can reach it. I have issues, guys. I don't waste the scraps. I don't know if you guys have the same issues. Maybe, but I have issues. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Oh, I got half. That looks nice. Let's see. Okay. How about there, guys? Do you think that looks okay there? Maybe. I think that's where I'm going to put it. Yep, that's where it's going to go. I lost my little. Hang on, guys. Let me grab it now. It rolled. I think I did it. Okay. So. Oops, look at that. I just tore that up. That's okay. It's okay. I'm going to grab the edges. Yep, that edge. I need to put some more tissue, put some more medium down because it's lifting. It dried. Yep. Here. Okay, just gonna put a little top coat on these. Lay it down. And then when I'm done, I'll put a little color on. Okay, let's see. What else do we got? Oh, I get some more of this. I like this. What do you think? Right there, guys? Maybe a little one. Actually, I think they're all the same size. I'll put it right there. I'm gonna put a little medium down on there. Just going to go across it this time. Oops. Can't get any on this corner here. Put some down here. Okay. I'm going to take this and try to smooth it out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take this and try to smooth it out a little bit. Okay. 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 goes. And then I'm going to cut up here. And cut here. You guys have scraps when you're done decoupage? Some of it I don't have scraps. Some of it I put the whole picture on the whatever I'm using. But more times than not I have a lot of scraps because I like to piece stuff on. And so I picked this up at, I think I picked it up at Sinopoly last year, I think. And I never painted it, so I'm thinking, this would be perfect. And I did earlier. I did like a shamrock, and I did a I think I did a heart. I think I have another heart in there. But I think I did a heart with it. Let's see what we got. We got this. Oh, I got that. How about that? Get that. Okay. I have a little bit of everything, guys. Finn is definitely knocking on the door. My little puppy. He wants in, but it ain't raining and it ain't cold. It ain't hot. We'll be fine. He'll be upset with me. It won't be the first time he's upset with me. I think I'm going to put something else on this. I think I'm going to put just, you know, a little bit of, you know, just something else because it looked like it needed something else. How about that? Hopefully you guys are doing good tonight. I'm sorry I'm not talking a lot. I'm thinking. Okay. Just put this down. Just keep going. I'm almost done. I'm going to turn it around and keep going. I think I only have 2 more spots. So I think I'm going to, let's see. I have this piece here. I'm going to put on there. It's a big old, I like this. I'm going to put that on there. So you put this on here. You guys hear him knocking on the door in there. If you don't, I'm surprised because he's definitely knocking. He'll be upset with me. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. If it was raining or cold, I'd go get him. But I think he's just a little spoiled, so it ain't gonna hurt him. down here. So I'm just going to put a little right here. Okay, let's see what I got. I got this here cloth. Okay, we'll go ahead and put this top coat on this. And I got one more piece right there. I think I'm going to use this piece right here, right there, because it's calling to me. How about that? How about that? We'll go right there, like that. Awesome. And I still have a ton of scraps. It's okay. I'll find something else to use it for. Let's see. Okay. Get all the way down there. Yeah, Frank's gonna have to help me sharpen my knife because it is dull, dull, dull. It's ripping the paper instead of tearing it or cutting it. So this right here I didn't get good. I'm gonna lay that down, and then just right there on the end I didn't get very good. I'm going to turn it around so I can get a hold of it. Let's see, like this. Okay, then I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to just take off that little piece there. Just like, oop, don't drop it. Okay, so I'm going to make sure all these edges are clean. It's okay. I'm going to fix all that. Make sure that's laid down. Okay. Let's put a top coat on that. Nope. Look at that. I got paper everywhere. I got it everywhere. Say it didn't so. I told you guys. Thank you, Karen. And it's scraps. It's just scraps. Really. I mean, you guys probably can guess all the projects I've used them on. You guys can probably go through YouTube and see all the projects. It's just scraps. And it's beautiful. So what I'm going to do is just touch them all up, make sure I have enough top coat on them. And then what I'm going to do is take some brown wax. And I think I got it right here. I usually have it right here. Yep. So I'm going to take espresso, it's furniture wax by Fusion, and I'm going to just fill in some of this to make it look like fit it all together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to, blend it in with some wax. And if I put too much, guess what? I can wipe it off. It ain't going to hurt it. It ain't going to hurt it. Bubba's getting louder, so if you hear him, he's fine. So you can touch up, you can fill it in and just put a little wax in there. Give it a little distress look. The little cracks that rip, that's okay because they can just fill them with a little bit of that wax. and just keep turning on this little, on my little turntable I got here. And get all my junk out of the way. Look, and it's all just going to fit in, and it's beautiful, and it gives you that, you know, it gives you somewhere to put all your scraps. And if you don't want to use brown wax, you can use white wax. You can use liming wax. You can use, I think Fusion has a rose gold wax, which that might be interesting. I might try that in a little bit. But it's just a way to use your scrap, and it still looks kind of cool. It looks kind of like a quilt. You know, quilt has all these different patches and stuff to it. And I put a little bit of top coat on it, so if there's somewhere I put too much, I can wipe it back and it won't mess up the paper. If I didn't put the top coat on it, it would, you wouldn't be able to wipe it off as easy. Like if I put too much wax on it, but I like brown wax. I'm gonna need to get me some more soon because I've used a lot of it. He's getting loud. We're almost done, Bubba's. So, what do you guys think? You want to try it? Your scraps, save them. They're useful. Kind of gives it like distress around the edges. And once it's completely dried, you can put another coat of top coat on there to seal it completely, if that's what you want. Look at that. Look at that. What do you guys think? When I'm done here, I'm going to put the items. Now, I can't put all of the different types of decoupage because I used a bunch of different scraps. But I'm going to put the products that I used inside of the description here so you guys can see what I used in case you want to try that. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Put them in the comments here. Otherwise, I'm good to go when I'm done, and I will see you guys next Tuesday at 6. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. You guys have a great day, and have a happy Easter.